Welcome to the PharmaVoice Editor's Take video series, filmed live at the 2012 DIA Annual Meeting in Philadelphia. Hosted by Taryn Grome, editor of PharmaVoice. In this session, Taryn meets with Doreen Lechner, EVP Pharmacovigilance Client Services, Sentrx.
Doreen, welcome to the 2012 DIA Annual Conference Editor's Take video program.
Thanks for having me, Taryn.
It's a pleasure. What are some of the key challenges facing global pharmacovigilance organizations?
Some of the key challenges that pharmacovigilance organizations face today who are in that global regulatory environment are not much changes from years past. What I mean by that is that organizations still have to face all the regulatory changes that are occurring. Most specifically now, we're facing the EU regulatory changes that are about to be finalized in the next coming weeks.
How do you think the upcoming regulations are going to affect the future of pharmacovigilance?
So really these new regulations are much more focused on a risk-benefit ratio. So now instead of just submitting individual case safety reports and just saying, okay, that report has already reached the agency has actually changed their perspective of their aggregate reports. So instead of just looking at the individual cases, they're now asking the sponsors of those products now to actually assess what the risks and the benefits are in relation to utilizing those products.
So now what are organizations like Sentrx doing to be ready for the changes in the regulations?
So to allow us to keep apprised of those regulations, we have built a regulatory support team inside the organization who are reviewing those regulations and assessing gap analysis across our procedures and the services that we're going to be providing. In addition to that, we're building our quality management system in place, making sure that we have key resources who are trained on all the new updated regulations, as well as making sure that everything that we do is very well documented. We want to make sure that we have our training modules in place covering that particular topic area. We want to make sure that our technology support systems that are in place can support the new safety regulations and making sure that those reports get submitted in a timely basis. And we want to make sure that we are ready for any inspections that follow through from that perspective.
That's fantastic. Thank you so very much for being with us.
Thanks for PharmaVoice for having me this afternoon.
Additional Editor's Take videos, as well as podcasts, white papers, webinars, and more, are available in the resources area at www.pharmavoice.com.